we all came on Facebook initially. It was a social place. And then Mark Zuckerberg and them had ads, but that was their original intent. And so with TikTok, it's a place where the young people started back in like 2016, something like that. And they were dancing and all that. And so when I looked at the platform, I'm like, oh, this is a creative short form video platform where marketers can come and basically create Super Bowl type ads in 15 seconds and market their messages and reach millions of people organically.
This is The Fighting Entrepreneur, the podcast dedicated to entrepreneurs looking to change the world. Learn how to start, build, and scale a business in today's highly competitive business environment. Here's your host, The Fighting Entrepreneur, Anik Singal.
What's up, you crazy fighting entrepreneurs? Guess who it is? Your favorite person in the whole wide world, Anik Singal, back with another fighting episode. But I'm not fighting today because today we have a lady in the house and she's gonna kick my butt if I try to fight her. So I'm not gonna even bother with that. We're talking TikTok today. Oh, TikTok, how you and I have a troubled relationship. I love TikTok. I'm addicted to TikTok. But as a producer, content creator on TikTok, we're just struggling. And it's, it's me. I violated a lot of rules back to back and now, gotta woo TikTok back into loving me. But let me tell you something. I recently made this statement. So I know we're filming this quite a while, like almost a month and a half before you're seeing this. So we're filming this right around the time this whole issue with Facebook happened, where the whistleblower came out about Facebook and then mysteriously Facebook went down the next day. And 2 days before the whistleblower came out on Facebook, I made a video that is, you could still see it. I put it on the Inside My Head Facebook group, where I specifically spoke about why I've deleted my Facebook, or I haven't really deleted it, but why I've stopped being active on Facebook, other than my Inside My Head group. I was very open about it. And the reason was, and I said this, it's so crazy. I said, every time I go to Facebook, if I spend more than 2 to 4 or 5 minutes on there, I walk away pissed off and angry. And I start not liking people who I really like otherwise. And I was like, what is going on? It's become quite the distraction. Forget distraction. I don't mind distractions, okay? I'm not that type of person that says, must optimize every waking second of your life. No, I binge Netflix. I do all the fun stuff. But I don't want to have a distraction that I leave angry and negative, right? So I say that, and a couple of days later, Facebook, this whistleblower comes out. But alongside that message, it'll connect back to TikTok, bear with me for a second. I also said, guys, I don't have a problem with social media. As a matter of fact, the more I've walked away from Facebook, I have turned more to other social media channels, one of them being TikTok. I can spend 30 minutes to an hour on TikTok. It's almost become religion for me. Every night I watch for 20, 30 minutes before bed. Why? Because I find recipes for food I love. I end up laughing. I'm most of the time mesmerized by people's ability. The talent we have as humans, it's highlighted on TikTok. I don't leave angry. I don't leave upset, and I don't leave despising those who I love otherwise. It's crazy. So there is something to be said. So TikTok, in my opinion, and I know Keenya, who is our guest today, will agree with me, is still in its infancy. I think we haven't seen even a speck of what this thing's going to become. I've sensed it. I've known it. I give Rachel Peterson all the credit for getting me addicted to it. I haven't quite figured it out from the creator side, but I know there's lots of money to be made on it. And I'm posting, and as of the filming of this episode, I've started reposting. Yeah, I'm going to try to not make them mad this time. So TikTok, if you're listening, that's on me, man. I get it. I'm sorry. I'll bring you roses. I'll take you wine and dine you, but let me back on. Stop shadow boxing me, or whatever they call it, shadow banning. So today we're going to talk about how to make $1,000 a day on TikTok. Because a lot of people have the wrong opinion on TikTok. They think TikTok is where young kids go to dance. And yes, young kids do go there to dance. But I got to tell you, if I scrolled on my TikTok, you're not going to see anyone dancing because I don't engage with that content. So I'm loving this environment, and I think there's a ton of money to be made. And the amount of organic viewership I'm getting on it, when they like me, far surpasses anything that the other platforms give. So today I've gone out and gotten an expert. Her name is Keenya Kelly, and she's awesome. She's actually hilarious. I think you guys should find her on TikTok. Girl crazy. She makes all kinds of funny posts, and that's so how I found her. Is I've become a big fan of Yennefer, who was also on this podcast, for Facebook groups. And I went to Yennefer one day and I was like, hey, TikTok and we're really having some issues. I need a therapist. I need like a TikTok therapist who can talk me through TikTok world. And she was like, oh, you got to talk to Keenya. So I started following Keenya, and I just found her entertaining and fun and full of life. So then we connected, had a call. She gave me some great advice. And today we're here. She's speaking. She recently spoke at our Copy and Funnels Virtual Summit, and she's here to help me out. So she, one of the things about her is, as I've gotten to know her, she went through a divorce 6 years ago. And I can't speak from personal experience, but I've known people who have been divorced, and it can be tough. It can be, it can end people for a while. But she actually used it, and man, she turned her life around. She used it as a factor, as a point to go for the better. She launched multiple businesses, became a serial entrepreneur. 18 months after her divorce, had generated $400,000, continued going down that track, and was recently on the Drew Barrymore show. She has 472,000 followers on TikTok, and she is the TikTok for Business expert. And now her number one credential ever is going to be that she's been on the Fighting Entrepreneur podcast. So, she's, that's the best of them all. So Keenya, thank you for being here and welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, it's very exciting to have you. I know that you've been busy, you've been traveling, and you're becoming quite the TikTok star, and rightfully so. So Keenya, I saw you were laughing a little bit as I was talking about my TikTok issues. And people might be wondering what is going on there. Guys, I went on TikTok, I took off. I was getting millions of views. I was getting viral, picking up followers, loving it. And then like every marketer on the planet, I decided to push every stupid button and push every line until I got slapped on the wrist once, then slapped on the wrist twice, and slapped on the wrist the third time. And then I did the worst thing you can do. I just left the platform. Like I stopped posting because I got frustrated. So I am learning more and more about social media, and social media is teaching me the art of patience. So we're back as of the moment I'm filming this. Now, by the time you're watching this, I don't know, I might be back off of it. But one thing has never changed, and that is that I still watch TikTok every day, all the time. So I know that there's a lot of money to be made off of TikTok. So Keenya, me and everyone else who's watching, tell us like how so many people don't think TikTok is monetizable. I know you don't agree with that. So how do we make money from it?
For sure. So when I look at TikTok, TikTok is a marketing platform, just like all other social medias. Like we all came on Facebook initially. It was a social place. And then Mark Zuckerberg and them had ads, but that was their original intent. And so with TikTok, it's a place where the young people started back in like 2016, something like that. And they were dancing and all that. And so when I look at the platform, I'm like, oh, this is a creative short form video platform where marketers can come and basically create Super Bowl type ads in 15 seconds and market their messages and reach millions of people organically.
Yeah. And so everyone, eyeballs are eyeballs. The other crazy thing is that it's not just kids on TikTok. I'm a great consumer. Get in front of me. You want me to, I buy stuff all the time, and I'm on TikTok now more than I am on Facebook. So the more mature generations have flocked to it, to the point that I don't think it's even considered the platform of only young people anymore. And so lots to be done there. So let's walk through an example. Can you use me as an example? I have information products. I have coaching programs. What if I came to you and I was sitting in front of you, what would you teach me or tell me about, okay, Anik, here's your plan to getting up to $1,000 a day income from TikTok?
For sure. So I would tell you, it's kind of like the same thing that you're already doing on like Instagram. You're producing content every single day. Whether you're creating a reel or you're creating a feed post or you're creating a story, you're serving your audience. And so when you are creating content on TikTok, you have your audience in mind, except you want to make sure you're part of the culture. So on a daily basis, well, first of all, before you start creating TikToks, you want to already have some type of funnel in place, right? Because we all know that people opt in and then you're able to upsell and things of that nature. So go ahead and have whatever products you know you want to sell through that funnel prepare, as well as that free opt-in. And then once you start creating content on TikTok, let's just say one video. Well, that video, you start serving your audience in whatever your way is. So if you are let's just say you're a financial coach, well, create a 15-second video giving people free coaching advice, like the same way we would do on Facebook and Instagram, but do it more creatively. But then invite them to get something for free from you from the link in your bio. And on a regular basis, you continue to do that in your videos. Now, that is what I do every single day, and how people are buying my books and consulting and all that, because I'm just delivering what I normally would do in 30 minutes on Facebook in 15 seconds, but constantly driving them to the clickable link in my bio.
Okay, so just going back here, everyone, you can put a link in your bio. I've seen this constantly. It's a common trend where people will say, click the link in my bio. I have a question. Keenya, why not just drop the link on the video itself? So like, I'm making a video. Why can't I just say, hey, go to insidemyhead.com to subscribe to my newsletter? Is that poo-pooed somehow?
No. So I recommend both, right? So sometimes I will say, if I'm teaching in a video, I may say, click the link in my bio. Sometimes if I'm doing some type of skit on TikTok, it doesn't I can't necessarily say that because it's not a part of the skit, but in the video, it may say, go to KeenyaKelly.com, or it will say to go to the link in my bio. So I do it in multiple ways. One, if I'm teaching direct to camera, I may just teach and say, click the link in my bio. Or I may just teach, and then on the screen, you see the words, go to KeenyaKelly.com, right? But I also do TikTok lives. And on a regular basis on TikTok live, sometimes I will just have a link that's showing on screen without saying it. Other times I will actually say it. So you can do it in multiple different ways on all your videos.
Got it. So it's not like TikTok's going to penalize the video per se if I drop a URL in it or I mention a URL. Is there any theory on that?
Yeah, there's theory that you don't want to do that. It's like I've seen a lot of marketers put, instead of link in my bio, they'll say blink in Lio to try to trick the AI software. But I mean, it's AI. I doubt you can trick it. I mean, I have my videos still do really good even when I do that. So I do it anyway.
So guys, that's the kind of crap I was doing. And so I'm fully open to it. I'm fully accepting. I always say anything good, marketers are the first to rush in and ruin it. And I was one of them. I take that with great pride. But we learn our lesson eventually. We get smacked around and we stop. That's just how we are. Okay, so basically posting content regularly, encouraging people to click the link in your bio, and that link in your bio goes to an opt-in page or something to collect the lead. So traditional, simple stuff, everybody. You're looking for rocket science. I've been teaching email marketing now for going on 18 years. I've been doing it, and it ain't changed. The best way to do most all things is to take them off of that platform and put them onto yours, get them to give you their email address. And once they've done that, they are being treated the same as they would be as if they came from Facebook or anything. Correct, Keenya? Like you can make the same offers and do the same things, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I also I have a Linktree, and so I have the free tool, but I also have paid products in that link. And every single day, somebody's buying something. Even if I'm not talking about my book or talking about consulting, if it's in that link, somebody's buying it, because when they're ready to buy, they're ready to buy.
What's a Linktree? I know what it is, but I don't think everyone watching right now knows. Can you explain a Linktree?
For sure. So a Linktree is basically where you have one website link, and when they click on it, it has multiple pages. So for example, if you click on my link, it'll say you can join our Facebook group, or you want to buy my book. It has multiple links within that tree. That way you don't have to keep switching out your main URL on your page. They just go to that one clickable link.
Got it. So everyone, I can tell you right now that there have been people. So I'm most likely about to buy a property in the next few weeks from someone who I found on TikTok. All right. And it's so nuts. I mean, I can't even imagine how much money she's going to make from that. And I already know how much money she's selling properties every day because she's teaching stuff on TikTok and then selling property in her local area. But that was the first time I ever engaged with the concept of a link tree. So the link in her bio, when you click it, it just takes you to a page that has a bunch of other links, right? So it has like her course, it has go to my YouTube, and it had book a call with her. And I clicked the book a call link, got on a scheduled call with her. And I mean, I don't know. She's going to go on to make tens of thousands of dollars in realtor commission from me over the next probably years to come, because I'll buy more in that area. Then there's that. Then I found one creator who sold me a $400 course. The reason, everyone, I'm telling you my example of how I've spent money on TikTok is to prove to you again and again that I'm a 38-year-old, non-dancing, non-singing, very untalented male. I am on TikTok and I'm spending money. So the second one was a guy who has a really cool course, which I never got. So if you're I don't know his name, but I do need to reach out to him because I bought it and I never actually got the course. He teaches you how to build these like YouTube channels and make a ton of money from them. And I clicked his Linktree and he had a link to his course, and it was like the worst sales page I've ever seen in like humankind. But I didn't care. I was ready to spend $400 on the course. I just bought it. Now it's another thing, I never got it. I just remembered that. But you know, I spent money. So Linktree's such a simple concept, and I haven't explored it yet, but it's so cool because you let people kind of choose what they want to do with you, and then your conversion rates are just through the roof. Okay, so Keenya, we basically, like for me, if I would want to get people in the inside my head environment, right? Which is like, I want them to come connect with me. So I have an opt-in page at insidemyhead.com. I would just send them there. And from there, it'll filter them into a Facebook group and on all that fun stuff. Couple of questions. So the content, you used the financial expert as an example. Should they only be putting financial type of posts? Because you've got trends. Most of the trends on TikTok usually are dances or funny videos, or, you know, I don't know. They just create different kinds of videos. Should that person also do playful videos that don't have any content value, or should they stick to like content driven type of videos?
So it really depends on the person and their brand. You know, I am someone who could be very, very comical. So I do the direct to camera teaching and then skits and things of that nature. But I have some of our clients who they never do skits. They never do any kind of dances. They just serve and teach. And so it just really depends upon that person's personality. So a financial coach or you could literally just teach every single day. It's kind of like, you know, you've seen those YouTube commercials where it's like, you want a big house, and you know, the way they do it coming outside of the big house or the fancy car or whatever. You can do things like that on TikTok. It's just about sticking to whatever your brand is. Now, which videos do the best on TikTok overall? Of course, it's the entertaining videos, because TikTok, just like all social media, starts out as just pure entertainment. So we're on there on TikTok scrolling for the entertainment value. And we as marketers, we're trying to stop their scroll. And so we can't act like we're on Facebook or Instagram when we're on TikTok. We have to kind of be in the midst of the culture, but you don't have to go off and do something that's nothing like your personality. You can just stick to what you do.
Yeah. So I'll use Keenya as an example and then I'll kind of give, I don't know, we'll parlay this back into some advice I want from you. So it was enough for me when Jennifer said, hey, talk to Keenya, because her referral means a lot. And then I did. I went to Kenya's website. She seemed very credible. It was like, okay, this person definitely knows what they're doing. And then obviously my whole thought was, well, she's Miss TikTok expert. Let's go see her TikTok, right? And I went, and she had lots of followers. But then what really pulled me in was her personality. So I was going to book a call with her anyways, but what made me book a call with her faster was that she was goofy. And that's the truth. She wasn't intimidating. I wasn't going to get on a you have a 25-minute call with me that we're going to go through. No, it was like, hey, can we book a call? And it's like, yeah, sure. You know, when do you want to talk? And it was very more personable, which at that time was what I was looking for in that relationship. Now, if I'm looking to, you know, buy a $20 million business, I might not be looking for that, right? Like that might not be. But in this case, that personality really did help. Having said that, Keenya, I personally, I have a personality. Anyone that knows me knows I can have my moments. I just don't like to, I get stressed by the idea of planning a video around it or being goofy for a camera. So I tend to just post videos that are just content. Can that work too? Like just as well? Like if I just stick to the plan, which is just like, here's just content every day for me, things to live life with.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the deal. So right now, TikTok is more so entertainment driven. So you are seeing way more skits, comedy, dancing. You can see a lot more of that, right? In general. So if you come to the platform and you're just sticking to like what you just said, you will see growth. It'll just be slower than what is the norm on TikTok because people are used to A, but you're coming in there with B. That's like when I teach TikTok for business to my clients, I'm always like, if your video doesn't go viral immediately, it's okay. TikTok, there's a culture of there and just stick and stay or whatever. But you will see way more faster growth on TikTok than you will on Instagram and Facebook, hands down. Like, period, right? So you never have to do a skit. You never have to be goofy. You can just be yourself, but you'll have to manage your expectations of what the content is going to do on TikTok because right now, most of the people are going there to escape from work, life, Facebook, politics, COVID,
Yeah, that's true. And here's what I did. So everyone, during the time that my account was taking off, what I did is I found 4, 5, 6 creators who I liked, who I felt I could connect with. I can do that. I was telling myself I can do that kind of content. One of the creator types that I loved was they reveal websites. So it's like the most powerful website too. And those videos get just tons of views on TikTok. And I found those to be easy. They're not goofy at all. And there's a lot of great websites. And I actually like watching those videos because there's so many amazing websites we don't know about. Then I found a couple of creators that will do like 5 ways to increase your happiness or, 3 ways to know if your partner loves you or not. And it was like, well, these are fun. They're short, choppy list type videos. So I had started doing a combination of the two, and I actually found that to be working very well for my TikTok channel. And it wasn't stressful, and I wasn't dancing, and I wasn't doing, goofy stuff. Although now one of my nieces, who's getting really big into TikTok, has sworn that she will get me to turn to the entertainment side. So let's see if she succeeds or not. I don't know. But so Keenya, how often should we be posting to TikTok?
So if you are, initially as a TikToker, if you're brand new and you're like, you got to get the courage to do it, minimum once a day. That's what I teach my brand new students. But if you're like, I want to go rapid growth, I would say 2 to 3 videos a day. I know it sounds like a lot, but you're talking about 15-second videos. Now, in 2020, when I gained 400,000 followers in 12 months, I was posting 5 to 8 times a day. And I was like just dominating the platform to be seen as a business authority. And that's exactly what happens. I blew up like crazy, but I would just say 2 to 3 if you can.
Got it. All right. Awesome. Pretty killer stuff. Okay, let's talk about monetization now. So you mentioned you've got a Linktree. So for someone who's watching this right now and thinking, well, I don't have a product, I don't have a service, I don't have anything, then you got to go work on that first. Keenya, do you agree? Because one thing I'll tell you right now, like on YouTube, I make thousands of dollars a month off of like AdSense, but TikTok's like creator fund or creator payouts, like that's nothing to write home about, right, Keenya?
No, especially not when you're first getting started, because you have to have 10,000 followers to be in the creator fund. And I left the creator fund. I love TikTok. I'm obsessed with it. But when I was in the creator fund, my views went down. And when I left the creator fund, my views went back up. And I'm like, so I don't do the creator fund.
So if anyone's wondering what's a creator fund, they pay you like pennies for every 1,000 views. And I mean, it's pennies, like literal pennies per 1,000 views. And I have heard this, Keenya, from other people too, by the way. I've actually heard other people tell me that when they joined the fund, their views went down, which is so stupid. You would think it'd be the exact opposite of that. But, so marketers are smarter. What they want to do is use Linktrees and get people into their list and then have other programs. You mentioned you get sales every day. Where do you make most of your money? Like, what are you selling right now? Like right now, if I clicked your Linktree, what would the options be?
For sure. So the number one thing you would see is the opportunity to join a 5-day challenge, which is absolutely free, TikTok for Business. Next, you would see our big TikTok for Business course, which is $9.97 someone could buy. But then you would also see a link to my book, right? And so when someone clicks on my link, they see those different things. But also when someone is on my TikTok account, like I always typically shoot in this room and my books are back here as product placement. And so in my videos, all the time, people will comment and say, what's that book back there? And I sell books like crazy on my website and Amazon, even when I'm not saying it.
Yeah. So there you go. You can have low cost offers. You can consulting offers. You can have, I just told you guys, I bought a $400 course without thinking 2 seconds even. You know what happened? I didn't need a sales video, because what I did is I went and scrolled the person's TikTok profile, watched 3 or 4 of their videos, was convinced they know what the hell they're doing. That's it, right? Why do we have a sales page or a sales video? Has anyone ever thought about that? Because I teach copywriting, and I always tell people, you have a sales page because you need to convince someone to invest money. And how do you convince them? Well, they need to know they can trust you. They need to know you're real, and they need to know your stuff works. So you can do that in any way, shape, or format. Perfect example, Apple. I'm an avid Apple user. I don't show up to Apple and say, well, who's on your board? And who's the CEO of your company, and what do they stand for? No, I've bought enough Apple products. I know Apple's credible. I know they're trustworthy. I know they make good products. So whenever Apple comes up with something, I just buy it. I don't ask 15 questions. We don't have to sit through webinars to buy an Apple laptop. And so what I've noticed with TikTok is that it's exactly that. You build a relationship over time, and you don't need that. So yes, I am going to tell everyone right now, you have to have something that you're selling. And the more things you have, the more options you have. You build a Linktree. Start producing content, be regular. Not all of your content will go viral. Take it from me. Go look at my TikTok profile, guys. You are going to see videos that have millions of views. You're going to see videos that have seriously, my last video I put up yesterday got 72 views. I want to jump off a building. But I also know I just have to work my way back up with them. I swear, Keenya, my perfect example, I was actually telling my wife about this. I said, TikTok, I turned her into an angry girlfriend. I made her mad. Now I need to show up, be regular, wine and dine, and get back up. So be consistent, put content out, let the audience tell you. You'll start to see which of your content does better, which does worse. Have a Linktree. And if you have no offer consulting. Free 30-minute sessions, and sell them into a coaching program. You can create that literally in a matter of a few hours. All right. And now you do have an offer to go on TikTok with. Keenya, just for fun, what is the most craziest story you've got of monetization? Like a client or someone who's in the most obscure niche, or something funny, like a crazy monetization story that you could tell. Do you have anything that sticks out in your mind?
Yeah, for sure. So I have this client, she teaches microdosing. I had never heard of microdosing. I'm still learning about what that is. And she was teaching about shrooms, like mushrooms, the psychedelic with mushrooms. And so I was teaching her, okay, this is how you do your content. And so I told her, create it, direct the camera, add this viral sound, use these hashtags, and post it. And she did. Within 24 hours, the video went viral. She gained 50,000 followers, 20,000 people joined her email list. 20,000 people, because she was ready. It was there. She was ready. And I'm like, even if she only converts 1,000 people from 20,000, that's one video.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, really, really good stuff. Keenya, where can people go to follow you, give you money, buy your books, buy your courses, and stalk you on TikTok?
For sure. So you guys can go to KeenyaKelly.com, KeenyaKelly, and that has access to our consulting, our TikTok course, links to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and everything.
Oh, it's awesome, guys. Make sure you go there. I tell you right now, she is one of the best. And you know what? I'm going to live the creed. So Keenya, we're going to make a quick TikTok here, showing us talking about TikTok. What do you guys think? I'm gonna actually do this. All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Everyone, I've got the one and only Keenya Kelly. We just did a podcast episode where we're going to talk about how to be big on TikTok so this podcast episode is titled How to Make $1,000 a Day on TikTok. Coming out soon. Do you guys like it? Are you excited? Click like right now. Talk to you soon. Keenya, anything you want to say?
Join TikTok.
All right. See you guys later. Bye. Awesome. Keenya, man, I am so excited. Thank you so much for being here today. It's been a fun episode. I'm re-inspired. I got to get back. I got to win TikTok's heart back. And I'm telling everyone though right now, there's such massive potential on TikTok. Don't sleep on it. I'm definitely moving in it. So Keenya, thank you very much. Everyone, KeenyaKelly.com. Make sure you follow her and make sure you buy her book and give her a bunch of money, because she's super smart and she'll help you make a bunch of money. With that said, everyone, if you're on YouTube right now, come on, click subscribe. Make sure you go to onicpodcast.com to binge listen to more episodes, LURN.com to be a part of the entrepreneurial revolution and get some great content. And of course, KeenyaKelly.com. As I always say, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, push it the heck back. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to The Fighting Entrepreneur with your host, Anik Singal.